Hey Capricorn, what's happening? What's cracking and what's poppin', baby? It's your boy from CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with your November 15th through the 30th Love Tarot reading. I hope you guys are well. If so, let me know down in those comments down below, man. Keep in mind this reading is general. If it resonates, that's awesome. If not, it's not your message. Feel free to check out any other amazing tarot readers that we got here on YouTube, okay? These messages may resonate backwards or vice versa, so take them how they resonate if they apply to your particular situation. If you guys would like, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which is all linked down below. And you guys can also check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. First link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Nonetheless, let's see what's cracking for the Capricorn, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout November 15th through the 30th. Messages for Capricorn, please. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout November 15th through the 30th. What's going on for Team Capricorn mid-month, please? What messages can I provide to them that is of their highest of service and their highest of good? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout November 15th through the 30th. Let's get it, baby. One last shuffle. What's going on for Team Cappy? Okay. Let's take a look here, baby. Capricorn, energy between you and another person. You got a 7 of Pentacles. Can be connecting with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You have a 6 of Wands, a Death card, and then a Hierophant card. Can be connecting with a Taurus or possibly a Scorpio here as well. But based off what I'm currently seeing here, this is moving on ahead past a connection or a cycle that's come to an ending and learning the lesson of the connection or cycle that you were previously in and letting it freely go. This is also choosing what you're investing your time in a lot more moving forward. You're very much so more cautious of what you're going to invest your time in, and that's in regards to people, jobs, relationships as a whole, friendships as a whole. You're really being very cautious during the second half of the month, being mindful of where you are giving your energy or what you are giving your energy to, due to the fact of the self-recognition that your energy is very important and that is super prominent to you, right? Energy as a whole is super fucking important. We give our energy freely to things away each and every single day, whether if we give it positively or negatively, we are consistently giving our energy away. So I feel really strongly right now, Capricorn, you're kind of bringing yourself into awareness and mindfulness of what you're spending your energy on and what you're investing it in, because you no longer want to invest it into the wrong things. You are looking to put it into beautiful things that will grow, seeds that you can plant, things that will manifest, okay? Ooh, excuse me, okay? So nonetheless, over here, sorry, anytime I got coffee, your boy's got a burp. But regardless of that fact, though, let's take a look a little deeper and see what's happening. So, with that Death card energy, like I said, it's a cycle that's coming to an ending, but you feel successful. You feel triumphant. This could honestly be a divorce here. The papers are signed. You're feeling good. You're happy you released somebody. Now, if it's not as far as a divorce, Capricorn, this could have been a breakup. That was long overdue. You're happy that it's due. You are happy that you can walk away from this connection freely. And it's just this energy of really stepping into clarity. You feel very good now that you know where you are, where you're supposed to be, right? Because sometimes we're in relationships that could be dead-end relationships. Sometimes we're in relationships where we don't know what the outcome will be. Sometimes we're in relationships that we know need to end. And with the 6 of Wands, you feel pretty damn good and confident that you made the right decision. Not only that this cycle came to an ending, but you've learned a lot out of this experience and you're ready to go where whatever or whomever is next, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here so far. So you're ready for the new. That's definitely a fact here, and you're ready for an exciting new beginning. Now, let's take a look at this Death card here. What really made the cycle come to an ending between Capricorn and whoever they were dealing with, please? Clarify the Death card. Okay, we have a 5 of Swords. Ooh, could have been a little bit of a toxic relationship you had. 5 of Swords talks a lot about having a lot of fighting, a lot of battling between one another, a lot of arguments. It could talk a lot about manipulation as well on the other person's end. They could have been a bit of a manipulator, but especially when it comes towards emotions, they could have been very good at emotionally manipulating. But with the 5 of Wands, though, this person seemed to have some sort of agenda, and it was an agenda that didn't resonate with you, Capricorn. That's kind of the first thing that came to my mind was agenda. Now, agenda can be a very strong word, and it can be used in a strong placement, so I'm not necessarily sure what their agenda was, but it seemed like whoever you were connecting with kind of liked getting a bit of a rise out of you for a certain reason, hence why this is kind of correlating or tying into your energy needing to be protected, because it feels like somebody over here kind of liked taking your energy. They kind of liked depleting it and draining it. And especially when you look at that really creepy face on this guy who's carrying the sword here as he's turning his back, that seems to be representing the person you were dealing with, where it's almost as if they liked what they were doing and they acknowledged that they could be hurtful with their words, and they acknowledged that they could be hurtful in general. And it almost seems like this person in a sense enjoyed it. And that's definitely not a good person to surround yourself with, okay? Clarifying the Hierophant card. What lesson has Capricorn learned? What do we got over here? We have an Ace of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles. Life goes on. That's one of the biggest lessons you've learned here. With the Two of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles, this is just you shrugging it off. You're learning not to invest your feelings into this deeply, and you're also learning not to be hurt over this deeply. Life is life. You will literally meet all kinds of people. You will meet people who are absolutely fantastic. You will meet people that are okay. You will meet people that are fake. You will meet people that are evil. It's just a part of life, and life's a cycle, and that's the Two of Pentacles, right? The person who juggles goes around in a cycle, right? When you ever watch somebody juggling, goes around and around and around, almost just like a cycle. And you're recognizing that, hey, it's time for this cycle to be free, and it's time for me to be free. And also, too, the Two of Pentacles, what's interesting about this card is that one pentacle is higher than the other. So this is you choosing to put yourself first. This is you choosing to say, hey, I deserve my Ace of Pentacles, right? Because ideally what this guy is holding is one Ace of Pentacle and another Ace of Pentacle. And with the Ace of Pentacles here, this is you saying, shit, I deserve my abundance. I deserve my blessings of the universe, okay? For some, this could be a new job coming in for you this month, but you're already coming to the recognition that you deserve abundance, you deserve the partner who's going to treat you right, you deserve the person who's going to serve you as best as you will to serve yourself, okay? So it's looking pretty good, Capricorn. You're getting yourself in a very good mindset so far during the second half of the month, all right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the person you're dealing with and how they feel towards you. Then I'll take a look at how you feel towards them. We'll take a look where energies are aligning, and then the outcome for the second half of the month, all right? In regards to who Capricorn's dealing with, how do they feel towards Capricorn, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. They're at November 15th through the 30th. How does the individual Capricorn's dealing with feel towards Capricorn, please? Okay, and I heard dealt with, so most likely you're no longer dealing with them. You got a Four of Pentacles, a Three of Wands, a Ten of Cups, a Six of Swords. You got a Knight of Pentacles, you have an Eight of Cups, you have a King of Wands, and you have a Magician card. This person was very good at playing the game. That's what I see here. In regards to whoever you're connecting with so far, first two cards that came out was the Three of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. So in the sense, there almost seems to be a bit of codependency here where this individual relies on your energy, hence why they may have been so non-reluctant to take it. It seems like this person definitely got some sort of thrill off of your energy. That's why they're kind of codependent on it, or dependent on your energy in general. So Four of Pentacles to the Three of Wands is hoping for your return, hoping that you come back, but with this Six of Wands being your first card, it doesn't seem very prominent that you want to come back, Capricorn. So whoever this is you're dealing with here, they're kind of in the hopes and wishes kind of phase of hoping you come back and hoping that things end up being perfect and that they could have this beautiful little fantasy world with you. But that's what I'm feeling is strongly here, is that it's a fantasy world. Now, I did say, Capricorn, that if you were married to this person, it seems like the divorce is going through. And if you are dealing with a person such as an ex-husband and ex-wife, it seems like they want to be married again. All right, this is a person that wants that higher level of commitment. But I don't see you giving that person that chance so far, but I'm going to hold off on your feelings until we get into your cards. Excuse me. So, whoever you're connecting with here, they're already wanting you back, even though things came to an ending and even though they acted the way they did. Eight of Cups over here, Magician card here. I almost feel like this person has a bit of a sense of ego to them, to where they feel like they could have you whenever they want you. The Magician card is Virgo energy, of course, talks a lot about attraction. This individual kind of feels like they're that type of person that's almost so attractive that they can kind of just bring you right back in due to how good they look or how smooth they are, right? That's a King of Wands energy here too. The player that dominates the game, except there's no domination here, and I'll tell you that. You're going to make sure they stay submissive. You feel me, Capricorn? Capricorn's being dominant instead. I like it. Hello. Nonetheless, though, Capricorn, with that King of Wands, especially paired with this Magician card and the Eight of Cups, they feel like even though you may have completely made your final decision to walk away, they feel like they can swoop you right back in. It's just going to take some time. So whoever this is you're connecting with is willing to take some time to try to do their best to get you back with whatever plan it is that they're coming up and plotting with to try to bring you back into their life. But will that work out on their end? Let's find out, okay? It's like how many licks get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Let's find out. How does Capricorn feel towards this person, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout November 15th through the 30th. How is Capricorn feeling towards this individual throughout their mid-month, please? All right, let's take a look here, okay? You got a Seven of Cups. It's not about confusion, honey. It's about I got all the options I need. Ooh, okay. Ten of Pentacles. Capricorn's mid-flexing. Four of Cups. Okay. Five of Wands. Oh, baby. Sun card, Two of Cups, Devil card, Six of Pentacles. Capricorn, we really talking today, okay? We are really talking today, so let's talk about it. Now, first three cards out, Seven of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. This is interesting, very much so interesting, because with the person you're dealing with over here, Four of Cups is already you acknowledging, I will not take another offer. This is you acknowledging there will not be a second chance. So you've made your clear decision that you're not going to give the person you dealt with a second chance. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is really good because, like I said, you are serving in the highest of your own good, in the highest of your own service. And right now, Seven of Cups, there's going to be a lot of opportunities heading your way, Capricorn. I also feel like this person was a weight that was lifted on your shoulders. It was a weight that was on your shoulders. As you are really moving and drifting away from them, it's going to be a weight lifted off of your shoulders. And as this weight is being lifted off of your shoulders, the negative energy is dissipating, because this person brought a lot of it into your life. And with all this positive energy that's coming in, I do feel strongly you're going to have a lot more opportunities than you think. Now, it's not just about opportunities in love. This is blessings that you're going to start to notice are actively manifesting in your life, such as, you know, blessings of meeting new friends, or blessings of having a new job, or beautiful opportunities in your career. You're going to notice with this positive energy that you're now receiving, there are going to be so many more portals and gateways and doorways opening up for you, because you are just genuinely vibing high. And you would be surprised what happens when you start vibing high in the doors and windows of opportunities that appear itself to you, okay? Especially when you purge an individual out who is no longer meant to resonate with you. So that Ten of Pentacles is screaming abundance, and it's almost like you can feel it, like you know some good shit's about to happen and start in your life, and I'm really happy about that for you, okay? Now, over here you have a Two of Cups to the Devil card. This is your self-recognition of recognizing this relationship was toxic and codependent, and with the Devil card here, this is genuinely your energy, and you're also recognizing too that you gave way too much of your energy to this connection than you ever should have. With that Five of Wands, it was definitely something you had to heal from. That Five of Wands was triggering. That Five of Wands was draining. This connection was draining. It was something that would consistently piss you off on a crazy amount of multiple occasions, and besides just pissing you off, all your emotions would consistently come up day in and day out. Anger, sadness, mad, whatever. And it would go in a cycle over and over and over again. You would go through this emotional cycle, all because of this person. That's when you knew you had to release it. Six of Pentacles, you knew you had to get back in tune with you. Get back in tune with your star player. Right? Instead of feeding the other person, you're feeding yourself. You're eating good. And the Sun card here, you're jumping back in tune with your happiness, because you also recognize that you deserve happiness instead of anger, sadness, addiction, lust, all that crazy stuff that comes with the devil. Now, I know a lot of Capricorns always say, I don't understand why we're the devil. I don't know either. Maybe because Satan kind of got goat horns. Maybe that's the reason why. I don't really know why they call you guys the devil. But either way, though, Capricorn, you're in a place in time right now where you genuinely want to be at peace in your life. And you don't have time for the hecticness and the unnecessary hecticness. It's just not going for you. It's not a vibe for you. It's not what you're wanting, okay? And it's always good, too, when you break yourself out of a toxic cycle of dealing with somebody and you just feel that energy of being free. Because as you're jumping into that, you're really soaring like a fucking eagle. I'll tell you that much. So, yeah, whoever you're dealing with over here, still wanting to be with you, still wanting to be involved, still thinking they're the master player, or the master of the game per se, and definitely have a little bit too much confidence for their own good here. This is almost telling me this is a very, very oversaturated solar plexus this individual has, as well as sacral as well, because they a little freaky deaky. But with the person you're dealing with over here, they really feel overly confident that you'll return to them and just instantly, you know, do the nasty or whatever. But I don't feel that vibe. Okay? In regards to where energies are aligning between Capricorn and this person, let's take a look here. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout November 15th through the 30th. Yep, absolutely. One more card, please. Thank you. You have a Knight of Wands, you have a Two of Swords, and you have a Nine of Swords. Okay? The Knight of Wands is your choice. And the Knight of Wands is a choice for you to keep swimming. Now, you're not a Pisces, but you're just going to keep swimming. That's the vibe I see here. You're going to keep going. And honestly, I don't feel like love is 100% what's on your plate right now. Not to say that you aren't interested in love. You're just not trying You're not pushing, you're not forcing it, you're letting whatever's meant to happen happen. Also remember how I did say there will be windows of opportunities opening up for you. It may not just be career and stuff like that. This could be options coming towards you. Because let me tell you something, Capricorn, when you're happy, when you're doing good, when you're vibing high, when you're living your best life, people are genuinely attracted to that. People are attracted to people who are standing in their truth, who are their true and authentic selves, and are genuinely living their life as best as they can. So the attraction will be real. There will be motherfuckers coming towards you that are gonna holler at you, okay? That's what I'm saying. But Knight of Wands, Two of Swords, Nine of Swords, you don't really care. And I know that that sounds kind of negative, but you know, the truth is, Capricorn, you can cater to people's needs. You can take care of people as much as you want. You have a lot of nurturing and love in your warm, beautiful heart. But right now, I don't think you have warmness or warmth in your heart for this person. I think you have cold-hearted energy. And with the Nine of Swords, you kind of just don't care how they're feeling. And it's almost as if you don't really care to know. Alright? Six of Cups here, Page of Wands. This person will still be thinking about you. Keep in mind, today's the 20th, so Mercury is direct. Wow, it's 1:11 p.m. actually. I wish I could show you guys, but I can't turn around the camera. But I actually looked at it over here. It's 1:11 p.m. 111 on the 20th of November. That's awesome. By the way, for those of you that are asking why it says 15th through the 20th, I know that I didn't get this out early enough, but the energy's still covered from the 15th through the 30th, so don't worry about it even though it's the 20th, okay? I do apologize for being late. But over here with the Page of Wands, all the way to the Page of Cups, they're still going to be thinking about you. They're still going to be fantasizing about you. Something tells me, Capricorn, this person fantasizes about you in a sexual way and does their own things in their private time, if you're catching my drift. So be mindful of that as well, especially if they're popping up in your dreams, etc. But Seven of Swords, that's kind of telling me you dodged a bullet here, okay? Now I want to know, let me get the other deck out for this, because this is what intrigued me when I heard that. Okay, when that came to my mind, agenda, that was definitely a very off-putting kind of vibe for me, or off-putting kind of feeling. So, what was this person's hidden agenda that they had for Capricorn, please? What was this person's hidden agenda that Capricorn was connecting with? What was this person's hidden agenda that Capricorn was connecting with? Okay, Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Capricorn, they wanted you to be dependent on them. Because remember how I stated that this person is codependent themselves? They wanted you to be dependent on them instead. They wanted to be the one to fuel you. Okay? Is the vibe I'm picking up on. Queen of Wands, or Queen of Cups, sorry, Page of Cups, Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles. They wanted you sad, they wanted you low vibrating, they wanted you unhappy. To the point where you had to feel reliant on them, so that they could become your source of happiness rather than you having your own individuality and your own individual happiness. So this individual wanted you to be their source, or they wanted to be your source of happiness per se. That is one toxic fucking mindset. Hangman card, Queen of Swords. They definitely wanted you trapped. This person wanted you stuck with them. This person wanted you to stay with them. They wanted you to continue your life with them, in the sense of they wanted you to need them instead of the truth that they needed you the entire time. That is a very bad agenda. That is a very toxic mindset as well. I really do feel here, Capricorn, that you dodged a bullet in a certain way. You really have. Now, for those of you that are cross-watching, if this isn't your story, don't apply it to you and get really triggered, because I know some cross-watchers are like, I never did that. Well, it's not resonating to you, boo. So relax. All right? I always tell people, cross-watch at your, discretion. Because I read in the zodiac that I'm reading for, I read for them and what's going on in their point of view mostly, and what I see from the other person. So you got to be very mindful when you cross-watch, But nonetheless, this is getting very intense here, Capricorn. Three of Pentacles, yeah. This person's a fighter in the sense of they really want things to work out the way they want it. So they try their hardest until they have to accept failure straight in the face. Oh, Jesus. As for the overall outcome, Capricorn, between you and the person you're dealing with, let's take a look. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs throughout November 15th through the 30th. What is the overall outcome between Capricorn and the individual that they are dealing with, please, throughout the second half of the month? You have a 10 of Swords, a 4 of Swords, and a 2 of Wands. That is you signifying that you're choosing yourself, you're focusing on you, only you, you're putting an ending to the cycle, but it's not just an ending because 10 of Swords, or 10s in general, they represent finality, and you're allowing this to be final. So you are definitely finalizing things here. If this is a divorce, you are finalizing that contract, and that 2 of Wands is stating that I'm choosing my own world because I am my own world. I like that shit. When you look at the 2 of Wands, this person's holding the world in their hands while grabbing that Ace of Wands, and you're looking at a new beginning in your own world because you recognize that your world is what's most important. You feel me, Cappy? Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. And in yesterday's daily reading, it talked about this person over here, Capricorn, trying to steal your damn energy. And it was talking about how, like, they definitely did push you into a low vibrating state. And I said, Capricorn, are you going to let them do that to you? Hell no, Capricorn. You're not letting this individual do shit to you like this, okay? God motherfucking damn. What is the best advice that I have for my Capricorn, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs throughout November 15th through the 30th. Let's take a look. What is Capricorn's best advice? Got a 5 of Cups. There you go. 8 of Wands. Ooh, the Fool card. Ooh, the Lovers. King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Ooh, Capricorn, we looking good. So, 5 of Cups, 8 of Wands, Fool card. Transfer all that negativity, all that negative energy, all that negativity that this person gave you, put it into love. With that Fool card, become carefree, become light. Be free. Be the motherfucking eagle that's soaring. Because you're no longer stuck in these chains and confinement by the person you're dealing with their own negative ass, false ass agenda. You're free from the agenda because you know that you got the free will to no longer oblige with it, even though you never obliged with it for the first place. But like I said, they did have that manipulative tendency. So they seem to be playing the game with you. So 5 of Wands here, 5 of Cups, 8 of Wands, Fool card, be free. Be free from this emotional baggage, this drainage, this energy that doesn't need to be taking place in your life any longer. Lover's card. Carry your life with love. Live for you in love. And note and acknowledge with this Lover's card, as you're really starting to live your best life, as you're really starting to love yourself, as you're really starting to grow as you're really starting to grow and become a bigger person and a better person, as you're starting to plant your seeds and allow your seeds to grow, you're going to start to notice that all this love that you have for yourself, people are going to get on that level. You're going to start to notice, Capricorn, with the high amounts of love that you have for yourself, others will have that same high amounts of love. Because honestly, the way you treat yourself can be how others treat you. King of Cups here. Master your emotions and continue mastering your emotions. Right? When you become the master of your emotions, you ground yourself, you center yourself, you get into a place where nothing can hurt you or harm you because you look at everything in a healthy standpoint and you learn to see shit for what it is. And I feel during the second half of the month, you're going to continue seeing shit for what it is, Capricorn. And with that King of Pentacles, baby, that's beautiful. Because, excuse me guys, I'm sorry, goddamn. With this King of Pentacles, that's a beautiful ass energy. Because not only are you getting grounded, like I said with that King of Pentacles, you're getting grounded emotionally, you're getting grounded physically, getting grounded spiritually. That King of Pentacles energy is you overall recognizing your worth, recognizing the king/queen that you are, sitting in the throne and standing in the throne and not settling for less because you recognize what you're worthy of, what you're deserving of, and who you are. And you're not going to let nobody make you feel some other type of way. You're going to continue to stand in your motherfucking power and be who you are. So with that King of Pentacles, that's beautiful. And you're going to be on top of the game. Okay, the King of Pentacles can represent wealth. You may be coming into some money. And also, for some of you here as well, you may be promoted at your job, or you're getting a higher paying, a higher stature job, because Capricorns are very good at getting the coin. That coin, may it all come to you, wishing nothing but abundance and blessings to you, because Capricorn, you deserve richness in happiness, in love, in health, in wealth, all of that beautiful stuff you deserve, okay? And I truthfully believe that. So you got away from this individual that was sucking you dry. That's what she said. Person seemed like a leech. And they had a hidden and false agenda that was not meant to be for you. And you are free from this individual currently, and you're going to continue getting nothing but blessings and abundance from the universe, okay? Capricorn, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below, man. Take care, guys. Have an awesome, fantastic, and amazing rest of your day, and I will catch you guys in December 2019, all right? Peace.